Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today is battery relocation day. So that means the battery is going to go in the trunk. So that's just one thing that we need to do when I want to supercharge it. So I'm going to get the battery done today, because when we supercharge it, I want the air intake to come where the battery's at. So yeah, let's go and get started. Alright, so I zip tied all the positive and negative wires that we have here, and we got, of course, the main ones, so we're gonna have to take them off and relocate everything. So we got our box, we got our wire, everything should be good to go. Now we're gonna run it through the vehicle. Now the nice thing is I don't think I have to run the positive through, because as you guys can see, we already have a positive ran through for the amp and a whole setup in the back. So I'm just going to reconnect and do it that way. Never mind, I think I am going to rerun positive, because this is, let's see, this is 2 gauge, I believe. Somewhere I saw it said 2 gauge. And that is 4 gauge, so we definitely want thicker if we're running everything. So we got 1 gauge, so yeah, this is definitely good. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what I want to do here, because we obviously don't need this positive wire in here anymore. So I'll have to see what I want to do. I mean, I just don't think this is gonna be strong enough for the current. We don't want to put everything on that. So we'll actually probably keep this wire ran. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, now I drilled my holes for the wires to go down in. I don't want them to go over top of the box. I want them to go straight flush. So as you can see, the wires will come in from the sides here, go right to where they need to be, instead of coming down over here and putting a bend and putting stress on the connectors. So I found where I'm going to put it, which is going to go right perfect in this corner. Alright, so we just slide it back in here. And there we go. So to keep anything from hitting it, we do have a lid that goes on as well. We have the amp and everything back here. We want to relocate stuff, move stuff around, change the positive and negative areas, and go forth. We got to run wires from the front to the back, connect everything, get everything set up how we want it, and do it safe, that we're not overcharging any or over current any wires. So we're going to run it basically the same way. It's going to use a lot more wires the way I'm going to do it, but by doing that, it's going to keep each one. I can have a fuse for each thing and keep the stress off any wire like I have had it. So let's get it working. So this was my stock battery insulator. If you can see what around the battery, I put this on the battery. That will keep it, that closed the gap more, so it's not going to slide around within the box. And what I'll probably do is mount a strap from here to here. That way it stays on here solid. I thought about drilling through the bottom, but I didn't want to do that, and I can make it secure that the entire box itself is not going to be moving around. So, alright. So my next step now is to remove the battery casing here, and again the air intake is going to run down here. When we are finished with this, we may have to get this panel off that's right in here to make it open, so that will be for another time, but for now we're going to get this shell out of here, and I'll show you guys how actually, there's a decent amount of room through here. Alright, so just for now, wires are everywhere. I need to buy connectors that work better, but for now everything's wired up, connected, except the battery. So this is how it is. I still got to run the ground wire, but we got the positive all ready to go. So yeah, almost done. Alright, so I quickly did this. I got plans and I didn't know what time it was. I said, this is something that has taken me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought an hour and a half. Well, a lot of stuff that had to be done, and I still need to tuck wires and do stuff more professional, but for now it's in, it's on. Let's go ahead, let's start the car, see if the car blows up, all that good stuff. So much I need to do, and of course the battery's dead, which is not a surprise because I drained it when I was working on it. I forgot to turn off my headlights. Oh my. Ever know when you're in a hurry? Come on. There we go. So I don't have time to run it, so the battery's probably going to die again, but we'll just leave the charger in there, get this done so I can get in and get on with our plans. Hey, thank you so much for watching my video and choosing to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Did you know I actually have multiple YouTube channels? So if you guys are interested, check out all my other YouTube channels if you are into other different content. So up here, as you guys can see, it should be right up in here. These are my other YouTube channels spelled out. So just search them. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and checking out my other channels. You guys are the best, and you're the reason why I do this. So thank you so much for hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and checking out my other channels. See you guys on the next video.